Okay, I want to talk to you today about one of the oldest scams in the world, which is detox drinks. These drinks that offer 300% money back guarantee. Of course they offer a guarantee because they know you're not going to take them to court and sit there and tell the judge that you used it to pass a drug test. So, they know nobody's going to do that. Even though legally you could do that, they're not going to, they don't care about stealing your money to take that chance. And if you look at the ingredients and this is test pure, but there's all kinds of different detox drinks out there, but they all basically have the same ingredients, which is just basically sugar, water, creatine monohydrate, and food coloring. And that's basically all it is. So the main ingredient is really water, and then you got all your little citric acid and your preservatives and your creatine monohydrate. There is no magic formula in here. I mean, this is not some special drink that's gonna clear out your system like a lot of people think. Just read the ingredients, and this is how it works. That labs fail for dilution now. Not all labs fail though. I'd say probably 75 to 80% of labs fail for dilution. If your body is putting out more water than urine, then they will have you come back and test again, or they'll just fail you. Majority of the time they'll let you test again, and that's all these things really do, is dilute your system. You're the same drinking. If you can fill up 2 of these with water, it's the same thing as this right here, because they put the creatine in there basically just so that your body retains the water that you drink, because that's what creatine does. It's like one side effect of taking creatine is that it retains water in the muscles. So that's why they put that in there. So one of these, this amount of water with this amount of creatine, is equal to 2 of these of nothing but water. That's really all it is like 2 big things of water that you're drinking. That's the effect it's going to have on your body. So, if you want to go waste your money, fine, go waste your money. But if you think that these work, you'd be better off just going and drinking a lot of water if you're going to take that gamble. The only test that it works for is these kind of tests, a home drug test. These are not as sensitive as your real lab test. And yeah, there's lots of labs that still pass for dilution, but like I said, majority do not. So if you're trying to fool your parent or something like that, yeah, sure, this will work. But if it's for a job or something like that, I wouldn't take the chances. You got about 10-15% chance that it'll work with this, which is why you hear about 10 or 15% of the people out there saying it worked, and they're swearing that it worked. That's 10 or 15% of the people. Look at all the people that failed, using detox drinks. You can't ignore them. You can't sit there and only look at the positive results and ignore the negative. And that is why, because the ones who failed went to places with more up-to-date testing and newer technology, and the ones who passed are going to places that are a little bit older, that don't have technology to look for dilution. So the only sure way to pass the test is synthetic urine, or of course not smoking. Don't let anybody fool you with all the bullshit myths out there and all the rumors and propaganda. Thanks.